that left hand, there's a little ledge, you can do that. Ease into the pose. So let your out breath be your opportunity to maybe sink the knees a little lower. Maybe you can straighten into the legs. Bringing the right hand on the thigh, gliding it down towards the calf. Press the right shoulder on the floor. Maybe even gaze over the right shoulder. Gaze back to the ceiling. We're going to bend back into the knees, roll back to center. Take the knees, draw up to the chest, and then take them to your shoulders. We're going to swing the knees forward, come back to center, and then pull to the chest, open wide. Bring the toes to touch as we do this. Kind of like when we used to play those little paper games, folded paper games in school. And if you remember that, we used to write little notes. Lift one edge up. Let's reverse our direction. So go forward, out and wide. Feeling a nice warmth beginning to come into the hips. Maybe they feel a little looser than when we got started. Bring the feet down to the floor, toe heel down, so the heels are close to the backs of the thighs. Bring your palms down to the floor. Let's draw our belly in, tilt the tailbone, squeeze your glutes, and squeeze, and press into the hips, or the feet. We're going to bring the hips up. We're going to keep the knees towards the mirror and squeezing towards each other. Let's lift the toes, so we're pressing into the heels. We're going to pulse the hips for just 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the toes down. We're going to lift the heels and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Round down, one vertebrae at a time. Keep your heels lifted. And then we'll draw the knees into the chest. Come into your happy baby. So we'll flex the ankles. We're going to draw the bottoms of the feet to the sky. Either grab behind the thighs to lift the hips, the calves, or the outer edges of the feet. As we lift the hips up, take your knees a little wider. Maybe use the elbows to press into the inner knees. Lengthen through your neck. Sometimes I have a tendency of lifting my chin here, but let's make sure the crown of the head is to the back wall. We'll use our elbows to press away. Maybe grab the big toes with the index and the thumb and begin to straighten into the legs. Maybe you want to take a little roll from side to side. Let's bring the legs together. Bend your knees. Roll to your favorite side. We're going to make our way to a tabletop. Into the middle of the mat, hands under the shoulders. We're going to rock forward and back. Knees are in line with the hips. Toe heel behind the knees. On your next out breath, let's bring the hips all the way back to the heels. Walk the hands forward, gaze towards your mat. Rolling the fingers forward, hips are pressing down towards the heels. Relax your head. Take a nice deep breath here. Sigh it out. Gaze towards your hands. Let's walk the hands over to the right side, keeping your hips exactly where they are. Press the floor away. Gaze towards your hands. And then walk over to the left side. We're going to keep the hips centered. Reach and extend through the right side body. Gaze towards your fingertips. Come back to center. We're going to draw the hands to the knees and then bring the fingertips behind you. Plant the palms, puff up the heart, roll the shoulders back, take your gaze up, maybe drop the head. We'll gaze forward if you've dropped your head. We're going to sit up. Let's reach all the way up, all the way up. Press the hips forward, little back bend, gaze up. Exhale, come back to center. Let's bring the hands back to tabletop. Shifting the weight over to the shoulders. Send the weight to the left side. Pick up the right leg. Take big circles with the hip. Knee is bent. Let's move 3 rotations going in the opposite direction. Straighten into the right leg, flex the foot, gaze to the right wall. Bring the toe towards the mirror. Let's pulse the hips for 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right foot is to the right wall, so the bottom of the foot's to the wall, the toes are towards the mirror. And then toe heel down. Press into the pinky edge of the right foot, gaze back towards your thumbs. Curl your left toes under, hips to heels, bend your elbows. Relax the forehead, chin to the chest. Now walk both hands forward. Stretch through the body, press the chest towards the thigh. Nice deep belly breath. Let's glide the left hand under the right. Drawing the left temple towards the floor, top of the left hand to the mat or the floor. Your palm is up. If you want to take it further, take a bind. We're going to bring the right hand around the waist. Keep breathing here. Right hand's going to come down to the floor. Plan it to lift the heart up. Come back to tabletop. Uncurl the toes. Shoulders over wrists. Let's move forward and back. Spread your fingers nice and wide. We'll meet at tabletop, shifting the weight to the right side. Pick up the left knee. Take circles with the hip, so the weight's in the right knee. And then we'll take some rotations going in the opposite direction. Pause, gaze to the right, press the left foot to the left wall, flex your foot, draw the toes towards the mirror. Let's pulse the hips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe heel down. Gaze towards your right thumb. Curl the right toes under. Hips to heels. Soften the elbows. Chest to thigh. Relax the forehead. Press into the pinky edge of the left foot. Walk both hands forward. Stretch through the shoulders. Take it further. Glide the right hand behind the left, dropping the right temple to the floor. Pressing the top of the right hand to the floor, your palm is up. Maybe taking a bind. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Things become a little uncomfortable. See if you can take your mind to your breath. Bring the left hand down. Press up. Right hand comes down. Shift over the shoulders. Bring the left knee in. Make sure the feet are hip distance apart. We're going to drop the belly to curl the tailbone up, gaze forward. Round and contract, finding your path. Moving through cow and cat. with your breath. Coming into neutral, let's gaze over the right shoulder and then send your hips to the left. We'll take it over to the other side. Walk the hands forward, puppy pose. Hips remain over the knees, walking the hands forward. And begin to melt the chest towards the thigh or the floor and the forehead towards the floor. Press into your palms, lift up, draw the elbows down. Work your way into Sphinx pose, bringing the hips down to the floor. Making sure the feet are hip distance apart, point your toes back. Press into the tops of the feet, lift through the heart space. Pull the shoulders back and down. We'll take one more round of breath. Gaze over your right shoulder. As you in-breath back to center, out-breath, gaze over the left shoulder. Come back to center. Drop your chin to the chest. Take the right arm L-shaped, palm down, right cheek to the floor. Press to roll over on the right side. Good to keep that left arm bent so the forearms on the ground in Sphinx position. Draw the right fingers forward to create the space you need. Stack the hips and the ankles. Pick up the right leg. And then lower down. Pick up the leg so your toes towards the floor feels lifted. Lower. Lift. And lower. One more time. Lift the leg. Lower down. Separate the legs so they're hip distance apart. Roll back to your Sphinx. Take a nice deep breath in as you lift the heart space. Breath out, gaze over the right shoulder. Breath in through center. Breath out, gaze over the left shoulder. Back to center. Left arm T-shape, palm down, left cheek to the mat. We're going to keep that right forearm planted on the floor as we roll over onto the left side, stacking the ankles. Crawl the left fingertips out to create the space you need. Pick up the right leg and lower down. So toes towards the floor, heels towards the sky. We're working the outside of the leg. Lift up and lower down. For 2 and 1. Separate the legs, come back to Sphinx. Press through the palms, the forearms, lift the heart. Press into the tops of the feet so you're hovering the knees. Let's come forehead down, draw the hands behind you, palms up. Press into the tops of the hands on the floor. Lift the upper body. Now lift the legs. Lift the arms and reach behind you. Palms are up towards the sky. And then reach the right arm forward, palm down. Left arm forward, palm down. Bend the elbows, plant it on the floor. Squeeze the shoulders together. Elbows close to the body. Squeezing your glutes. And then lower everything down. Right cheek to the mat, right arm wide. We're going to roll over. Pick up the left leg, take a toe heel behind you. To make space in the shoulder, draw your fingers out. You want to take a bind here, wrap the left arm around the back of the waist. Maybe gaze up towards the sky. Keep pressing into the bottom of the left leg and pressing the knee back behind you. Left hand down, come back to your cobra, hands under the shoulders, squeeze the elbows close to the body, lift up, Lower down, left cheek to the mat, left arm wide, palm down, roll over onto the left side. Roll the left fingertips out to create the space you need. Pick up the right foot. Bend your knee, take a toe heel behind you. If you want to take that bind, you're going to wrap the left arm or the right arm around the back. Bottom of the right foot's planted on the floor, pressing the knee back behind you. You can release back to your Sphinx pose, Cobra. Nice deep breath in, and deep breath out. Press back to child's pose. See if you can bring your knees a little bit wider and the toes to touch. Curl the fingers forward. Rest the forehead to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Let's lift the hips, curl the toes under. We'll make our way to down dog. And pedal out your feet. Relax your head. Let your head be heavy here. We'll find a nice stretch behind the legs. Let's bring ourselves to stillness. The feet should be about hip distance apart, maybe wider. We'll soften our knees and walk the fingers back to the toes to find our ragdoll. Let your head be heavy. Sink the hips down. Grab opposite elbows. Create a little box for the head. And we'll shift the weight from the right foot to the left. Just a gentle sway in the upper body. Come back to stillness. Begin to straighten into the legs. We're going to rise to one vertebrae at a time. Coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. The palms forward, set your drizzy. Begin to shift the weight from the right foot to the left. Let's come to stillness. Reach the arms up. Palms to touch. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, drop the fingers behind you. We're going to squeeze the elbows close to the ears. Open your fingers wide, press the palms together. Elbows are lifted up. We're going to soften into the knees. So the weight's going to fall mainly on the heels. We're going to gaze towards the mat now. You should be able to wiggle your toes. We're going to bend the knees, so we're coming into a chair pose. Nice deep breath in, and deep breath out. Let's begin to straighten the legs, rise to stand, draw the elbows up towards the sky, and then press the hips forward, gaze up. Release the hands to reach behind you, and then come back to your heart center. Shift the weight over to the left side. Pick up the right foot. On your drizzy, let's flex the foot. We're going to cross the ankle over the thigh. Bend into the left knee. Shift the body weight forward to find a counterbalance in your standing pigeon pose. One breath. Straighten the legs, rise up. Open the arms, one leg star. Interlace the hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, press the palms together, cross the hips forward, gaze up. Soften your knees, come into your chair, press the arms away from the low back. We'll take our gaze towards the mat, weights in the heels, bend the knees a little bit more, and then come into a forward fold. Flat the feet, draw the crown of the head towards the floor, reach the arms up overhead. Release the hands, let them trickle down the side. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey. Rise to high mountain. Hands to heart center. Shift the weight over to the right side. Pick up the left leg. Flex your foot. Ankle over the thigh. Bend the right knee. Begin to shift the body weight forward to a balancing pigeon pose. One breath. Straighten the leg. Reach up. One leg star. Bring the toes to touch. Heels about 1 inch apart. Squeeze the knees together. Let's bend the knees. Shift the weight into the heels. Reach the arms forward, palms towards each other. Finding your Utkatasana chair pose. We'll bring the hands to our heart center. Sink it down a little lower. Pick up the right leg. Set it behind you. Lower down. Pick up the left leg. Keep squeezing the knees together. So we'll pick up the right heel to the back of the thigh, lower down, left foot, lower down, right, and left. Rise to stand, reach up, take a side bend to the left, hips to the right. Back through center, side bend to the other side. Back through center, hands to heart center. Shift the weight to the left foot, kicks down the right. Fight tree pose, your variation. Bottom of the foot, so the arch of the foot kind of finds the rounding of the calf, where you can grab hold of the ankle and bring it up over the knee joint. Or you can stay in a kickstand. Set your drizzy or your gaze beyond your nose. Maybe find a spot on the floor. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Reach the arms out. Let's take a bind. We're going to windmill the arms behind us. Backs of the hands to the low back. Take the elbows wide. Keep breathing. One more breath here. Let's open our tree. We're going to find a little bit of wind as we sway from left to right. Welcome your little squiggle wiggles. If you fall out, just come back up. We're going to take the hands back to our heart center. And then drop the right toes to meet the left. Squeeze the knees together. Let's find Utkatasana, chair pose with our prayer. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, let's twist to the left. Right elbow can come to the outside of the left knee. Press into the knee. Thumbs to sternum. Gaze up. Keep squeezing the legs together. So that right knee wants to come forward. Let's pull back to that right hip crease and open the arms. Let's rise to T. Thumbs up. Left hand comes behind you. Right arm up and over. Send the hips forward. Let's come back to our Tadasana. And then chair pose. Bend the knees, squeeze together. Take a twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Pull back into that left hip crease. Thumbs to sternum. Gaze up. Open the arms. Rise to T. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Press the hips forward. Come back to high mountain. Hands to heart center. Bring the hands down by your side, tuck the chin. We're going to roll it down one vertebrae at a time, and we'll walk it out to down dog. You can separate the feet so they're hip distance apart. Add some movement here. Bending the knees one at a time. Give your head a shake yes and no. Come to stillness, pick up the right leg. Let's bend the knee and open up the hip. couple ankle rotations here. Reverse the direction. Find your three-legged dog. Bring the knee to the chest, staying in down dog. And then come back into three-legged dog. Pull the knee into the chest, down dog. And send the leg back. Gaze to the top of the mat, step between the hands. Drop the left knee down. Finding your low lunge, let's uncurl the toe. Reach the arms up, find crescent moon. Press that left thigh forward, maybe gaze up. One more breath. Let's window the arms and send the hips back. We're gonna take the fingers behind you, reach behind you, airplane, press into the bottom of the right foot. So we're finding a balancing half split. Circle the arms down as we lift the heart space up, crescent moon, left thigh towards the floor, gaze up. Exhale, take it back, coming into that balancing half split with airplane arms. Reach and extend behind you. And then circle up, cross the left thigh, crescent moon. Let's bring the left hand down. We're going to take a twist, gaze to the right palm. Maybe curl the left toe under and hover the knee. Stack the shoulders, gaze towards the right palm. Let's plant the right hand. And we'll step back to three-legged dog. To down dog. Take a breath. When you're ready, other side. Left leg rises, bend the knee, open the hip. Take a couple ankle rotations. Reverse your direction. Square off your hips to three-legged dog. Knee to the chest, down dog position. Three-legged dog. Knee to the chest, staying down dog. To three-legged dog. Gaze towards your top of the mat. Step between the hands. Find your low lunge. Uncurl the toe. Press the top of the foot into the mat. Reach forward and then lift up to crescent moon. Right thigh towards the floor. Gaze up. Balancing half split. Reach forward. Sweep the arms behind you. Press in the bottom of the left foot. Reach and extend behind you. Circle down. Lift the heart space up. Find your crescent moon. To your balancing half split. Breath to movement. Inhale, we come back to crescent moon. Right hand down. We're going to twist to the left. Stack the shoulders. Maybe curl the right toes under to hover the knee. Lift the heart. Press the right heel. Left hand down, step to three-legged dog, to down dog. Take a nice deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Gaze to the top of the mat, bend your knees, take a big step up, find forward fold. Maybe grab behind the calves to pull the chest towards the thigh. Take your gaze behind you. Breathing here. Glide the hands to the front of the shins. Lengthen halfway up. Straighten the arms. Reach the crown of the head towards the mirror. Bend your right knee. Plant the right hand. If you have a block, use your block. We're going to bring the left hand on the hip. Roll the left shoulder back. Gaze with it. Bend into the right knee as you straighten into the left. And then reach the left arm up or roll, stack the shoulders. One more breath here. Gaze back towards the thumb. We're going to plant the left hand middle of the mat. Bend into your left knee. Right hand on the hip. Roll the shoulder back. Gaze up. Reach the right arm up. Stack the shoulders. As we're bending into the left knee, we're pressing down through the right leg. Nice, slow, steady breath. Gaze back to the thumb. Plant the right hand. Step back, downward dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh it out. Left leg rises. Let's come into pigeon pose. So we'll shift forward to high plank. Knee to the left elbow, to the wrist. Toes to the right wrist. Drop the left knee. Drop the right knee. You can curl that toe under to send the hips back to find your space. Top of the right foot plants into the floor. We're going to keep this active. So let's keep the palms down. If you have your blocks, you can use your blocks. Or bring the hands, maybe the left hand on the left knee and reach the right arm up. Keep breathing. Maybe both arms reach up. And then we'll come back down. Let's fall onto the forearms. Relax the chin towards the chest, forehead towards the mat. Let's take about 5 rounds of breath here. So if you want to add some movement into the hips, you can sway your hips. You can interlace the hands in front of you. You can reach the arms forward. So find something that works for you. One more breath. Wherever you are, we're going to come into that active pigeon. Bump onto your fingertips and sit up tall. Press the right thigh towards the floor. And then left thighs or hips going to come down. We're going to glide the right arm or the right leg forward. You can come into the middle of the mat. Let's hug the right knee into the chest. We're going to interlace the hands under the foot. If you have a strap, you can use your strap. We're going to lean back and then press the foot into the hand and gaze up to where the mirror meets the wall. And then we're going to come into a half lotus. So let's bend the right knee, send it out to the right shoulder. Take the left hand on the heel and draw the heel to the inner left thigh. If this doesn't work for you, you're welcome to find a comfortable seated position. If you want to take full lotus, we're going to grab the left heel, we're going to pull it into the right thigh. Wherever you are, we're going to bring our hands to our heart center, lift the crown of the head to the sky, draw your navel in. Let's open the arms to cactus. And then draw the palms towards you. We're going to tap. Inhale, we'll open. Exhale, tap. And open. Come forward. And squeeze the shoulders towards each other. Open up through the heart space. For 2 more. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bow your chin to your chest. Let's relax into the shoulders and the back of the head. And when you're ready, we're going to release from any variation where you are in lotus. We're going to reach the right leg out. We're going to make our way back to our pigeon pose. So circle that right leg behind you. Come up onto the right thigh, curl your right toe under, send the hip back, release the foot into the floor. Find your active pigeon on your fingertips. Maybe left hand on the knee, maybe right arm reaches up, maybe left arm. Beautiful. Let's come back to 3-legged dog to down dog. So curl the right toes under, press into the palms, lift the hip, take that left leg back, 3-legged dog. To down dog. We'll take pigeon on the other side. So right leg rises, shift to your high plank, knee to the elbow, to the wrist, toes to the left wrist, lower down, lower the left knee, find the space you need in pigeon. We're going to keep it active to get started. Fingertips to the floor, lift the heart. Remember to press to the top of the left foot. We want to protect the knee. Maybe right hand on the knee. Maybe left arm reaches up. both arms. And we'll come back down. You can come onto your forearms. Place the chin to the chest. Relax your head. Maybe interlace the hands in front of you. 3 more breaths here. Maybe reach the arms forward. Wherever you are, we're going to press into the palms to lift the heart up. Come into your active pigeon. Drop the right hip down. We're going to swing the left leg around forward, flexing into the foot, hug the knee into the chest. Interlace the hands under the foot or use your strap. Lean back. Press the foot into the hand. Take your gaze to where the mirror meets the wall. Your knee definitely doesn't have to be straight here. We're going to come into either cross-leg position, half lotus, or full lotus. So bend the left knee. We're going to grab the right heel. We're going to bring it to the inner right thigh. Maybe you can stay here. Maybe you can bring the right foot. Grab the right heel to the left inner thigh. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bow your chin to your chest. Let's relax the back of the neck and the shoulders. The shoulders, so gaze towards the mirror, open the arms to cactus, bring the fingertips down towards the floor, and then lift back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart center. Whenever you're ready, we're going to release to pigeon. Top of the left foot presses into the floor. You can either keep your fingers on the floor or bring the right hand to the knee. We're going to lift up through the left side. Maybe both arms. Beautiful. Lower down. Let's come back to down dog. Towards the top of the mat, bend the knees, and we'll take a step up to forward fold. Halfway lift, monkey. Rise to high mountain. Hands to heart center. Circle the arms, reach up, gaze up. Come all the way down in your prayer, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back, down dog. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Gaze to the top of the mat, bend your knees. Let's come into a seated position through pigeon. Let's rest the hands on the knees. Relax your head, your chin to your chest. Take a prayer with the hands. Let's notice the breath coming down to its normal rhythm. In and out through the nose. Remembering that intention that you set earlier. Today's reading is by Deepak Chopra. It's called "We Are Travelers on a Cosmic Journey." We are travelers on a cosmic journey, stardust swirling and dancing in the eddies and whirlpools of infinity. Life is eternal, but the expressions of life are ephemeral, momentary, and transient. Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, once said, "This existence of ours is as transient as autumn clouds. To watch the birth and death of beings is like looking to meet, to love, to share. This is a precious moment, but it is transient. It is a little parenthesis in eternity. If we share with caring, lightheartedness, and love, we will create abundance and joy for each other, and then this moment will have been worthwhile. What is life? It's the flash of a firefly in the night. It is breath of a buffalo in the wintertime. It is the little shadow which runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. Said by Crowfoot, Native American. Let's bring our hands to our heart center, thumbs to forehead, and honoring each other in the practice of yoga, let's bow forward and say namaste. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. As you move forward with your weekend, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your hearts. From my heart to each and every one of yours.